Hey everybody, CJ Nelson here from the Twister's Cookbook, your guide to twisted living, and welcome to Twisted 5. This is episode 3 of 2025, and we've got 5 quick hits coming at you about the balloon twisting industry. Number 1, now the California wildfires were in big news in the past few weeks, but since the containment is there, there's other stuff going on, they're no longer in the news. That doesn't mean business is back to normal for balloon artists in California and the areas affected. LA Balloons has created a GoFundMe page to help support local balloon professionals whose lives and businesses have been adversely impacted by the California wildfires. So if you're interested in that, there is a link in the comments below. Again, this is set up by LA Balloons and it's totally at their discretion. I'm just helping to promote awareness for some much needed support for balloon artists in that area. Number 2. With convention news, Capital Kidvention is over. Twist and Shout starts in a week. What's after that? Glad you asked. It's going to be the Max Convention. It is the Midwest Artist Extravaganza, and that's going to be held in St. Louis, Missouri from March 23rd to March 26th. Registration is $350. There's some add-ons for food. There's day passes available. It's being held at the Crown Plaza near the airport, and there is a room block. Now, you're going to want to act fast because as of February 6th, there are only 23 spots left for the convention. Now, it is mostly for the painted arts, face paint, body paint, airbrush, glitter tattoos, things like that. But during each class scheduled slot, there's always a balloon class. They've got everything from beginner balloons to some more advanced balloons, and they've got some great instructors. They've got Dan Staples, Dylan Rowe, Ryan LaValle, Connie Eden Mons, Emily Jonas, Juan Gonzalez, and Teresa P, because I don't know how to pronounce her last name. So it looks like a great schedule. The schedule is up. Make sure you can register, and hopefully I'll see you there. Number 3, like my shirt, I love it. This is from Balloon Dog Apparel. Us gentlemen have always struggled with finding some great balloon apparel out there, and I love what they have. I've probably got 4 or 5 different shirts from them, and I just recently got some pants from them, which were super comfy and looked great at a gig. So check out Balloon Dog Apparel. There is a link below. There's also a coupon code for 5% off. Now, word of caution, make sure that you read the product description and how to measure. I normally wear a medium, sometimes a large. This is a small. They're designed to be big and baggy, not really my style, so I want something a little bit tighter fit. So I got the small and it fits perfectly. So make sure you measure, because the way that they're manufactured is that you can't really send it back. They don't have stock on hand. It's run by a couple based in Australia, and they are a great family, a lot of fun to work with and a lot of fun to interact with online. But make sure you read the description. And it's not just men's shirts. They've got everything for the ladies. They've got hoodies. They've got accessories. They've even got stuff for face painters. So if you have not checked out Balloon Dog Apparel, make sure you do so and tell them that Twister's Cookbook sent you. All right, number 4, tutorials. What's going on in tutorials? There's a re-release of a tutorial right now that you should take note of. That is the Frisky balloons. This is by Pascal Grooten. He's one of just cutting edge balloon twister, has been for as long as I've been doing balloons. He's so cutting edge, and some of the stuff he does is so unbelievable that people flag it as AI in Balloon Twister Central, and it's not. It's stuff he made. So for $79 until the end of February, you can pick up his PDF tutorial. It's 3 PDFs all combined into one file, over 100 pages of how he makes some of his really unique creations. So if you want to take your art to the next level and learn some of the really unique techniques that he has, that is for you. But make sure you act fast, otherwise it's $100 after March 1st. And this is originally released back in 2020. All right, number 5. Let's talk something practical here. Are your files safe? What do I mean by that? I'm not trying to sell you anything, but are your files safe? Do you have your files backed up? A person that I know, not in the balloon industry, recently their computer died, and they hadn't backed up their files in like 6 months. He's a photographer, so everything he's worked on in the last 6 months is just kind of gone if it's not on his actual camera. So make sure you're protecting your files. Make sure you're backing it up. There's lots of cloud options. I personally use Google Drive. I have all of my instructions I've purchased, all the instructions I sell, my business records, all my photos there on Google Drive. I also have a hard drive that I just keep at home that has everything as well. I've also created backups of all the DVDs that I own, and they're all right here on this 4 terabyte Western Digital hard drive. So make sure, please, I'm begging you, don't take a chance. Back up your files. Make sure they're backed up either to the cloud or a hard drive, or better, do both. And don't just think, oh, well, I bought it from so-and-so, it'll always be there. Lest, we shouldn't forget what happened to balloon-animals.com. Everybody had their purchases there, and if you didn't have them downloaded, the site never came back after whatever happened to it. And yes, you could get them from them, but it wasn't an easy process. So back up your files. Thanks for watching Twisted 5. I'm CJ Nelson from the Twister's Cookbook, your guide to twisted living.